Donald Trump's trade czar, Peter Navarro, has launched a blistering attack on India, accusing New Delhi of bankrolling Russia's war in Ukraine through oil and arms purchases. Navarro's fiery comments in the Financial Times have sparked a diplomatic storm and raised tough questions about the future of US-India ties. According to Navarro, India has become the villain of the Russia-Ukraine war. He claims American consumers buy Indian goods. India uses those dollars to buy discounted Russian crude, which is then refined and sold around the world, while Russia pockets hard currency to fuel its war machine. He blasted India's so-called oil laundering, insisting that American and European taxpayers are footing the bill for Ukraine's defense while India profits. Navarro also slammed India's high tariffs, accusing New Delhi of shutting out US products, leading to a $50 billion annual trade deficit. But Navarro carefully skips some facts. The US itself buys critical Russian commodities like palladium and uranium. The European Union imported around $7 billion worth of Russian LNG in 2024 alone, and even the US bought VGO from India, a product possibly refined from Russian crude. Navarro didn't stop at oil. He attacked India's defense purchases too, pointing out that nearly 36% of Indian arms imports come from Russia. While India has recently increased its US and Western arms acquisitions, Navarro complained that New Delhi often demands sensitive technology transfers and local manufacturing, cutting into American profit margins. Interestingly, he blames President Biden for looking the other way on India's Russia ties, while boasting that the Trump administration is now confronting it. Yet analysts say this approach risks derailing a quarter-century of US-India cooperation across Republican and Democratic presidencies. Even Trump's allies are uneasy. Former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice warns that the US is relying too much on coercion rather than partnership. And Fareed Zakaria calls Trump's sudden hostility towards India the biggest strategic mistake of his second term. He argues that Washington's partnership with New Delhi is essential to counter China's rise in Asia. India, for its part, notes that Washington itself gave the green light for Russian oil imports. Former US Ambassador to India, Eric Garcetti, admitted that without India buying Russian oil, global crude prices could skyrocket. So where does this leave the US-India partnership? Trump was expected to attend the Quad Summit in India, but after Navarro's tirade, the future of this strategic bond remains uncertain. Is this just hardball trade politics, or a genuine shift in Washington's view of New Delhi? This is the Diplomat's Diary. Stay tuned as we track the changing winds of global diplomacy.